Siema, z tej strony Zagrajmy w Alan Wake Remastered. Jesteśmy po tym epickim, frustrującym evencie na scenie i idziemy dalej. A przy okazji mamy bardzo mocną latarkę. Dobra, prowadź bary. Co za sieki są w ogóle? O, a co to tu robi?
Bestseller, no reason to worry. Your cutout's good as new, right where I left it. I'll come back for it once we have the place secured.
Yeah, that's been my biggest worry all this time.
W sumie jestem teraz, mam tak dużo zapasów, że nie wiem, czy muszę się tu spinać.
Hey, I think Alan Wake here has something to say. What's that, Al?
Ooh, I'm Alan Wake. I'm always right about everything. And if I don't get my way, I'm sorry.
As the deputies hauled Wake and Wheeler away, Agent Nightingale eagerly examined the stack of papers Wake had been carrying. It was incomplete, a collection of random pages, but there was enough. He saw his own name in there, among others. His hands shook with emotion. Finally, it was proof. I think I see what you did there. You want me to do my imitation of Barry Wheeler? No? Thought so.
Wow. You look at that thing, Al. They really went all out with this Viking crap, didn't they?
Na co zbliżenie?
They must have done okay for themselves. So how come I never heard of these guys before?
And this from the guy who learned about Ozzy Osbourne through reality TV.
O, mój ulubiony program.
Oh, Night Spring. Man, brings back memories. Hey, remember when I got you that gig?
Zamknij się.
Real writing job.
Zamknij się, mówię.
Was this one of your episodes?
In Night Spring. Tonight's episode, The Dream of Dreams.
That's by someone else.
We join Mr. Jones as he explores the endless dreamscape, only to be brought to a sudden stop by a decidedly mundane situation. A long line of people.
Hey, Jones, right? Listen, we're gonna have to wait until His Highness over there is good and ready. Oh, wow. Who's that? You don't know him? What are you, new? He's the guy dreaming us. Well, not just us. He dreams everything. All of this. Wait, no. I'm the one who's dreaming. I'm asleep. Isn't this my dream? Oh, yeah. Sure. Get real, pal. You're just another dream. I'm a dream. You're a dream. The weirdo in the diving suit is a dream. And the girl made of smiles and sunshine is definitely a dream. But I'm pretty sure I'm dreaming this. Well, maybe you're a really confused dream. What am I, a shrink? All I know is I'm going with the smart guys. And they say that's the guy doing the dreaming. Right there. I don't know what that means. It means we keep him happy. No sudden falls. We make sure he has his clothes on when he goes out in public. No chases where the monster is nipping at his heels and he runs like crazy, but his legs don't seem to get him anywhere. None of that. Because if he wakes up in a cold sweat... Yeah, precisely. So we wait till he wants to move on. Keep things nice and calm. Hey, something's happening here. Yeah? What's that? What? Can't you hear that? Oh, God help us, it's an alarm clock. Oh, it's you, isn't it? Please, man, I got a wife and kids, please.
powiedzieć, że to studio lubuje się w takich creepowych, dziwnych akcjach. To samo w Control. W ogóle całe Control na tym polegało, tak? Cała gra na takich jakichś dziwnych, opytanych przedmiotach. W sumie jeszcze raz bym chętnie przyszedł. Splatynowałem już je, więc nie. Był jakiś dodatek wyjść. Chyba wszystkie mam, oprócz jednej jakiejś. Tak. Czy ją ominąłem, czy jeszcze będzie przede mną?
It's 1976. Madness reigns at the Anderson farm. Contrary to all logic, the headiest ingredient of their moonshine is unfiltered water from Cauldron Lake. The Andersons feel like gods. Odin can't stop laughing. He contemplates cutting his eye out. Tor runs across the field, naked, shrieking, hammer in his hand, trying to catch lightning. Their songs have power. Something ancient is stirring in the depths, coming back.
A się okaże, tego całego ducha, to oni przywołali.
The Viking boat looked imposing, almost like a battering ram.
Ej, no seryjnie, tutaj drakar wisi cały. I rozbije sobie i rozbije bramę, tak? Zajebiście. O, i cień zaczął wchodzić. A to jest pancerny, kurde. Się teleportuje.
I think we can make it through here, Al!
Kurwa. O. Gdzie on poszedł? Czemu mnie widma atakują, a nie jego? Pyk. To jest brownia.
Wow!
Jestem z Podlasia.
There's had quite a production going.
Poznam to z zamkniętymi oczami.
Well, if we make it through this alive, I'm gonna start representing them. Yep, sell this stuff online, maybe get a reality show going, release a new single.
Good luck with that, pal.
Hey, you find us a way out of here, okay? I'm gonna take a closer look at this stuff.
Dobra, gdzie... Jakieś schody, cokolwiek. A, tu są drzwi, dobra. Kop.
Be careful, Al!
Mhm.
I'm good. Keep your eyes open, okay?
Znowu ktoś wyjebie? Nie. Radyjko. Ja mam mocniejszy szperacz.
As you regular listeners know, I tend to work through the night, but
No czemu on został na dole i poszedł z nami?
deputies
Rozdzielamy.
Thornton are taking a couple of moments off their busy schedule to join me here in the studio. Boys, how busy are you now? Deerfest is almost here, isn't it? I bet that keeps you in business.
Pretty busy, yeah. We've been real busy with other stuff, which concerns an ongoing investigation. We can't talk about that, Thornton. I wasn't gonna say anything. I was just saying we got, you know, other irons to fry.
And how would you compare your workload to last year's? Things have seemed relatively peaceful to me, but people do tend to get a little wild this time of year.
Oh, it's wild, Pat. It's pretty wild. There's been all sorts of trouble this year. Vandalism, fighting, public disturbances. A lot of people gone missing, too. Yeah, it's pretty much the usual stuff, Pat. Just, you know, a lot more of it.
Now, is it just me, or does Deerfest get wilder every year? People seem to be more drunk, at least, or they start earlier and younger.
Oh, it's definitely not just you, Pat, but... Definitely, Pat. Hey, I'm talking here, Thornton. Oh, shoot, I lost my train of thought.
Not just me.
Oh, yeah, it's wilder, Pat, but actually most of the trouble seems to be coming from grown men. People who ought to know better, you know? Kids are doing fine this year.
Well, that's nice to hear at least. Boys, I want to thank you for stopping by. I'll let you get back to your patrol.
Sure thing, Pat. Yeah, sure thing, Pat.
Generator. Baterie.
I could see the building that had to be the Andersons' home on the other side of the field. It wasn't far now. I wasn't worried about trusting the ramblings of two burned-out geriatric wrecks. They had the goods.
Co on wszystko kopie? Nie może otworzyć normalnie? Pojebany jakiś. I to będzie nasz kolejny boss. Zaraz. Mówiłem?
Got to be kidding me.
Nara. To było proste akurat. Aha. Co, on nie jest ten? O, jest. To było proste. Ja też, że mam taką mocną latarkę. Mam się spiąć, mam się dostać tam. Nie rozumiem. A! Barego muszę uwolnić, dobra. Jakieś achievementa nie dostałem za tę kosiarę. Znowu kopnie. Będę.
Al? Was that you out there, buddy?
I had to find a key to get Barry out.
Yeah, it's me. Hang on. I'll try to find a key to get the door open.
Hey, what's the holdup? Come on, this place is all dusty. You know I got my allergies.
Co za gość, nie mogę z nim.
Hey, let's go, man.
Chociaż raz ty się czymś zajmiesz.
Think we're gonna have to work together to open this gate, Al.
No nie.
Looks pretty heavy. Ah! Hey, I think that's the farm on the other side of the field. We're almost there. This farm is a crazy place for crazy people.
We should feel right at home then.
Valhalla.
Come on, one more gate. Open this thing.
Old gods know the truth. Dobry. Dobry. Kawa. Dobry, dziękujemy.
The power downstairs was out, but I was sure I could fix that at the fuse box.
Kolejny. Dziękujemy. Żadnej amunicji, czyli może strzelanka już nie będzie w tym rozdziale. No już, przesuń się.
You know, this place looks kind of lived in. I thought the Andersons were in the booby hatch.
O,
Again, Alice's screams rang in the stillness of the night. I saw myself run toward the cabin, flashlight in my hand. I followed my past self. I was an out-of-body observer, a time traveler in a crazy drunken dream. This was the beginning. The night Alice had disappeared. The mystery of what had happened during the missing week was about to...
Come on, Al, let's get the lights on, huh?
ale spodziewałem się, że będziemy walczyć z szalonym doktorkiem pętanym, a jednak go nie było.
Can you hear that, Al? Music?
Of course, we need to find where it's coming from. That's the message the Andersons talked about. That's the whole reason we're here.
Lady of the Light? Oh, That's gotta be what's her face, the crazy lamp lady from the town.
Cynthia Weaver.
Right. Must be.
Okay.
We need to find Cynthia Weaver. We'll stay here for the night and head back to town as soon as it gets light.
Hey, Al. Lots of hours before dawn. Might as well get some rest. And by rest, I mean drunk.
Come on, Barry, this is... Yeah, what the hell?
I'm sorry about Alice. No, seriously, because I know we don't get along, but we're gonna find her, right? And even though you're a crazy bastard, I'm gonna stick by you, no matter what, ever, Al. Sure, like a brother.
I'm a writer, goddammit.
Correct.
If I just wanted to, I could write 10 books a year. And they'd be the best books that year.
No, you couldn't.
That's right, I couldn't. But I could, because I'm a writer.
What? What do they put in this stuff? I feel like my brain is coming out of my nose. I'm gonna get the recipe off those coots and be a booze millionaire.
I just miss her, Barry. I just want her here with me.
I know, Al. I know. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna make it okay.
Się najebali, przespali cały dzień pewnie i znowu w nocy będą musieli. Mówiłem? O, tu już jedziemy.
Alice!
Myślałem, że będzie koniec rozdziału.
I'm coming!
It was a crazy drunken dream, and yet it was more than that. It was the truth, a suppressed memory unearthed by the Andersons' moonshine. I was there, an out-of-body observer. This was the night Alice and I had arrived at Bright Falls, the night Alice had disappeared. I had a chance to find out what had happened. I remembered being surprised to see the cabin dark. Alice would have never turned the lights off. I remembered thinking I caught a glimpse of her form underwater, sinking into the darkness. Beyond this lost memory, there was nothing. I had to follow the footsteps of my past self to find out what had happened that night. Dive
Wyjdzie pewnie.
the last vague memory I had of that night. After that, the next thing I could remember was waking up behind the wheel of the crashed car and finding the first pages of the manuscript. I couldn't find her in all that blackness. I must have thought she drowned.
Alice!
Jagger had Alice, and so she had me.
Alice!
I'd been easy prey.
Look at the cabin. Is there someone in the window?
Alice?
Maybe she didn't drown after all. Maybe she's inside.
Alice!
Yes.
dark presence had touched me. She had dug her nails into my brain and used me, made me her puppet.
She must be here somewhere. Maybe upstairs in the study.
Alice!
Yes, that's where she is. You can apologize.
Alice!
You laugh at the whole thing together and put it behind you.
Alice!
She's not here. You were foolish to think so. No, she's dead. She drowned.
No, no, no!
It's your fault your wife is dead. You are guilty. All she wanted was to help you right. You killed her. Oh, hush. There's still hope. Cauldron Lake is a special place. Here, you have the power to change things. She wanted you to write. I will tell you what to do. You can write her back. The story will come true, and all will be well again.
She had Alice, and the manuscript was the ransom for her. Yes, I'll write. I'll fix it. I'll bring her back.
Czekaj, czy naprawdę to znaczy nie? Czy teraz nie wiadomo?
No, I wrote it. I remembered it all now. In the dark, I'd written for days, a week, almost a complete manuscript of a novel entitled Departure. Jagger had been my editor, whispering in my ear, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. I thought I was saving Alice. Even with the cobwebs she put in my head, some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story, to bring a light into the cabin to release me before I could finish, to interrupt the horror story before the ending, where darkness consumed everything and everyone. Zane was weak and far away, but I had written him into the story, and his light had been enough to set me free.
It isn't here now. I'm here because it was written. I brought the light to set you free. You must hurry. We'll know I'm here. It will be back soon. It stole the skin of my Barbara a long time ago. She looks so old.
I had woken up, confused and groggy, my mind consumed by darkness and fear. All I could do was to escape. The week spent in the cabin had taken its toll. I was barely conscious, and fading fast. It had to have cost Zane terribly, thrown him even deeper into whatever dark place he now haunted. But he had managed to weaken the dark presence, kept me safe that night. I wrote it. It's my fault.
That's right, James Joyce. It's your fault and you're gonna pay for it.
O! Dobra, szybko zanim
On Alan Wake. Under the influence of the dark presence.
będzie powiadomienie i tak pewnie będzie. Zawsze jest.
Jagger had been my editor.
Dobra, to już było przed chwilą.
Well, we're expecting a record crowd from the neighboring counties. Naturally, we hope to break the record set by last year's Moose Fest in our neighboring town, Walkery. Ladies and gentlemen, some people have asked me, what's the big deal about Deer Fest? And I think that this sums it up. It's about friendship and community. We've got a great party coming up, but let's try to hold it in until tomorrow and get through the night in one piece, all right?
Bar w więzieniu.
I have it. So Someone will come for it when the time is right. Thomas said so. He wrote it. The key is insurance. It's my job to keep it safe. Safe in the light. Always in the light.
All the manuscript pages were gone. The FBI agent had taken them.
I think my tongue just took a crap in my mouth. Ugh. Oh, wait, we're in jail now? Oh, Al, this is not good.
That about sums it up.
Oh, I am never drinking again.
Powiedział każdy, który się kiedyś najebał.
Talk to Weaver. She's the one in the song. The lady of the light.
What, the crazy lady? Ugh, whatever you say, Al, but we're stuck here. They're not gonna...
I had some reading to do first, Sheriff, and let me tell you, it was an interesting read.
Wcale nie jestem szalony, widzicie przecież.
I've got you now, Raymond Chandler. It's all here. All the evidence, including conspiracy to murder a federal agent. There's no way you're walking out of here.
A, to patrz.
Bret Easton Ellis, huh?
Agent Nightingale, I want to talk to your superior.
Well, we all want things, Sheriff. I wanted my... Look, that's not possible right now.
Agent Nightingale, I insist. Wake, what's wrong?
Lady, are you stupid? It's a trick. It's an obvious trick.
Okay, I've had enough of this crap. Wake, I'm gonna trust you with this.
You're joking.
Agent Nightingale, your opinion would matter more if you were sober and if I actually believed you were here on official business.
Whoa! Get back in the cell, Stephen King. The only way you're leaving this place is over my dead... Wait a minute. I know this...
Oh my...
I tyle.
Light. We need light. It's the only way to fight this. Nightingale tried to make sense of the manuscript. It was disjointed and strange. He didn't understand half of it, but it all rang true. Impossibly true. He took out his hip flask when he reached the page that described how he reached the page that made him take out his hip flask. It wasn't the booze that made his mind reel.
Thing.
In my office. I've got your things there.
O, przyda się trochę broni więcej.
Man,
Nightingale felt the situation veering out of his control, but the gun at least felt steady in his hands. He was ready to fire, resolved that he would let this happen over his dead body. And yet he hesitated. He had seen this moment before, read it in the page. He was transfixed by the déjà vu and the horror that he was a character in a story someone had written. Then
hitting ducks with the lights out.
Stay cool. I can get the emergency power on.
Hello. Kawa. Nie ma korków. O, jest. Dawaj mi moje rzeczy.
Here are your things. Wait, what do I need to know? What do you need from me?
they can be hurt in the light, only in the light, and I need to find Cynthia Weaver. She can help me stop this.
Light. Check. Cynthia. She lives in the old decommissioned power plant. I can get you there pretty quickly in the rescue chopper. Come on, let's get back to your friend. Wheeler, I need you to stay here.
What? No!
We're going to fetch our ride, but I have friends who need to be warned about this, and I can't be in two places at once. I need your help.
Well, okay.
Szybko się zgodził.
Phone numbers. I need you to call them and tell them you have a message from me. Night Springs, okay? They'll know what to do.
Night Springs? Like the TV show? Gotcha. Oh, hey, that radio guy is on the list. Maine. Who's Frank Breaker? He related to you?
My dad.
Hey, is this like a secret society?
Can you do this? You'll be safe here. The backup power's on. These guys need to be alerted, just in case we don't come back.
You'll come back for me though, right?
As soon as we get the chopper ready. Thanks, Wheeler. I owe you one. Okay, let's go, Wake. Through the back. Oh, hell. Whatever took Nightingale must have broken the gate controls. We can't reach the gate's control box from here. We need to get to the other side over the rooftop.
I'll go. I'll open the gate for you once I'm across. You stay here in the light and cover me, Sheriff, okay?
A na dach to którędy? Tędy.
I needed to reach the rooftop to get to the other side of the broken gate.
Chyba będą ptaki tam. Jak... O. Biegnie, dobra. In night you can hear them. Już wszystko? Bez jaj. Nie no. Skok. Dobra.
Hey, Sheriff! Your password. Night Springs? What's that all about?
It's a stupid joke we have. That Bright Falls is the original inspiration for the TV show. This town can get weird at times. Never this weird, though. You need to bypass the damaged control box.
What am I, an electrician? Hold on!
Pierdolnęło go.
Good job, Wade.
O, zaczyna się cyrk.
Our first stop is the town hall. The keys to the chopper are there. Watch out! They're coming!
On będzie wracać?
Over here, Wake! The chopper's in the other direction!
A gdzie to skrzynka ma być? Ja mam strzałkę. Tam. Znowu kolejna? Tak blisko?
The air smelled of fish. This was Bright Falls industrial area. There was probably a cannery nearby.
Gdzie ta skrzynka? Na górze? Tam to pewnie się aktywuje, jak będę wracać. Zacznie się rzucać i będę mógł tamtędy wyjść. No nie, spodziewałem się czegoś innego. Otwarte? No to zajrzyjmy. A tu byliśmy wcześniej.
I'm gonna want explanations, you know. For example, what the hell happened to Rose? She's seriously messed up now.
The same thing I think happened to me after I arrived.
Oh.
During this week you can't remember?
Oh, I remember now.
Manuskrypt przyklejony.
Barry was in his element, making calls, making things happen, even if he didn't entirely know what those things were. He wouldn't let the hot sheriff chick down. Even if every noise he heard from outside, and he heard plenty, made him jump. He had only paused to text Al a message, told him to hurry up. Suddenly, Barry froze in mid-dial. A window broke somewhere in the building, and then the lights went out.
Gdzie teraz? No właśnie, wiedziałem, że tu jest napisane falał. Kurwa!
And I thought New Yorkers were rude.
Belki. Ale mnie jebnął. Tak, myślałem, że mnie znajdzie. Dobra, mamy to. O, safe room. Czy mnie nie leczy? Dobra, leczy teraz.
Over here! There's light! I have a key. Watch my back, Wade.
It's an ambush.
Jeszcze coś?
Let's go, Wake.
Jeszcze zasoby dodatkowe.
Okay, someone's messed with the fuse box here, but you should be able to jury rig it while I... find the keys.
I already got electrocuted once today. How about I look for the keys and you get burned for a change?
The darkness that wore Barbara Jagger's face was furious. The story in the manuscript had been making it stronger all the time, but now the light had set the writer free and hurt it, weakened it. It was only a matter of days before the dark presence would be strong again, but meanwhile, it would be difficult to recapture the writer.
A myślę, że na tym będziemy dzisiaj kończyć. Dzięki, że oglądaliście i słyszymy się jutro, tak? Spróbujemy znaleźć te kluczyki do helikoptera. Cześć!